Hi, I'm Kailey Brown and I'm running for our senior class president. So if you guys don't know who I am, you can get to know me a little bit right now. I transferred here from Stoneman Douglas my sophomore year and I've been here ever since. I'm currently in 3 honor societies. I did varsity debate for 5 years, starting in 7th grade, kind of showing you my commitment. Alongside that, I think the biggest thing to know about me is this past year, our junior year, I was the class vice president. So within me being the vice president, I was in the class for a year, so I know how things work and how to get things done more efficiently. For example, I helped plan pep rallies, I helped with duck and iguana tours, hoping you guys know what that is, and I even made a presentation as to why people should be assigned parking spots. While that clearly didn't work out, I think it's a good way to show my commitment towards student government. So this upcoming year, there's a few things that I really want to accomplish being our senior class president. The first thing is I think that we should have more spirit as a senior class. I want the pep rallies to be the seniors kind of ruling over everyone, and I hope that's how everyone else feels in our senior class. Alongside that, I want our class to be more bonded than it has been in the past. By that, I mean like whether we end up doing a lock-in just to get to know each other a little bit better, or just fun stuff in the morning by like me bringing a speaker and playing music and maybe getting donuts every once in a while. I think that that'd be a great way to kind of make us bond and have a good senior year. But I think the most important thing would be to have fun. Senior year is only ever gonna happen once. And I think that since it's the last year of high school, we should make it the best it possibly could be and the most fun and just overall the best class. So those are kind of my goals and who I am. If you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram. So yeah, vote for Kailey.
I'm Arthur Frigo, and I'm running for senior class president of the graduating class of 2021 from North Broward Prep. For the very small percentage of you that do not know me, I am actively involved in varsity basketball, varsity football, and National Honor Society, to name a few. Recently, over my spring break, I had the ability to intern on Capitol Hill serving under Congressman Brian Mast. This gave me an unrivaled opportunity to see how ideas are pushed forward, not just on a school level, on a national level as well. Now, school spirit is of the utmost importance to my upcoming senior class, and I totally understand. Therefore, I'm going to continue holding the torch of school spirit as well as improve it to make a lasting change that we can see years down the line, and we will be the class to start this change. I want to have a lasting impact on the school, and I'm not going to make empty promises to you about things that I don't know I can fulfill. All I know is that when an issue is presented to me, I pursue it to its fullest potential, and I make sure that that issue is resolved. So I implore you, senior class of 2021, to think big. Think about the most amazing way your senior class could end. And think about the candidate that has the grit, the drive, and the determination to bring those ideas to fruition. Together, we have the ability to do great things. Together, we will make our senior year the most amazing it can be. And together, we will leave a lasting impression on this school for years to come. North Broward, it's time for a change. It's time to vote Arthur.
Hello everyone, my name is Aurelie Rosarion and today I'm running for senior class vice president. And one thing I would like to guarantee you is that our senior class is going to have the most significant and most memorable year of high school. One of my goals is to make our class a united family and a secure family, leaving North Broward with a result that will galvanize our future seniors. One question that you might have right now is, how will I accomplish those things, and am I capable of accomplishing those things? Well, a little bit about myself is that I'm a leader and I am a passionate individual and a communicator also, willing to put my heart out to make our senior year the most memorable year of high school. Also, I have gained a lot of leadership skills from being at North Broward, for example, being a residential prefect in school affairs position in student government, being the president of the cooking club, and also being a TED Talk speaker at the TEDx event at our school, being a member of the residential food committee, the residential activity committee, and also being a member of the business club, multicultural club, legislator in 2018 till 2019. I was also in varsity track and also a link leader. So as you can see, I am a well-experienced leader, and I'm willing to really put my heart and soul to make the senior year the best year. And I also had my ups and downs. Last year, I did lose my election for junior class president, but this year I'm making a comeback. And one thing that I would like to talk about is being a leader, you need also to be an example for a class. I did lose my election, but I was not willing to give up, and that's why I ran for an appointed position, and I was able to be in student government this year. North Broward really give us a lot of opportunity, and it's just us who needs to be willing to explore them. So I want to be your leader to help you explore those opportunities that North Broward has to offer. So please, if you're willing to step on my journey, vote for Aurelie for senior class.
To my peers and fellow classmates of the class of 2021 at North Broward Prep. Hi, I'm Kyle York, a candidate for your class vice president. I've been in North Broward for 15 years now and loved every second of it. There's no place I'd rather go to school. The reason I stand before you is quite simple. I want to play a role in every single senior year in a positive way. How will your senior year stand out from other senior classes? The first step we will take is with our new senior lock-in. I have never seen any class at North Broward do a senior lock-in, and it would be held right after Senior Unity Day. This will allow us to create a stronger and more connected community between us. We would play all sorts of games and stay on campus that night. The second way is communication. Communication needs to be altered within our student body. The current system has all school reminders being sent out, but not effectively. To change this, I will send a school-wide email to see the quickest and most effective way to reach students. Whether this is via Twitter, Remind, Instagram, etc., we will pick the 2 most popular choices and use these permanently. Along with this, I will establish morning announcements. With morning announcements, this will let all our students make sure they don't miss any school events. These morning announcements would cover any event that is upcoming with a form submitted to the office. Within these 2 new systems, it will help keep our grade level more aware of events going on and will drastically improve our school spirit. Lastly, your ideas. Every single one of you matters. We cannot make our senior year special unless you help make it special. Come to me with your ideas, feedback, and continue to rep the prep.
Hi, my name is Ben Miller and I'm running for Senior Class Secretary. Next year, it'll be my 7th year attending North Broward Prep, and it would be my 4th consecutive year as Class Secretary. I take pride in going to an amazing place like North Broward, and I want to make it an even better place than it already is. These past 3 years, I've had the privilege of being freshman, sophomore, and junior class secretary, and I learned what it's like being in student government. With those experiences, I was able to be involved with planning homecoming, the pep rallies, and even a little bit of prom. I played on the JV soccer team and track team this year as well, and hope to continue playing next year as a senior. I love to sing and play the piano and guitar as well. I think it's important for you to all know my hobbies and passions, as that is what motivates me to be a great leader for all of you. I want to look back at high school and be remembered as the person who helped make this school a better place. Lastly, with me in office, I will try to push for a cool senior class trip that allows us to have one final amazing memory together as a senior class. So with that being said, make the right choice and vote Ben Miller for secretary. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kirianie Diaz and I'm running to be your senior class treasurer. I've been enrolled in North Broward since the 4th grade and left once I finished 5th grade. 4 years later, I came back to North Broward as a residential student and plan to graduate from North Broward. Some things I have achieved this school year include being vice president of the cooking club, being in the varsity basketball cheerleading team, and being a member of various honor clubs. With this said, all of these achievements have made me learn and strengthen many skills needed for a good candidate for this position. These skills include being a team member and also having leadership skills. I am running to be your senior class treasurer because I have money management skills as well as past experience in being treasurer for Interact Club in previous schools. If I was elected to be your senior class treasurer, I will attempt to satisfy and accomplish all your wishes for the senior class by using my money management skills I have acquired and implementing budgets. So please vote for me to be your senior class treasurer. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Scott Houtkin and I am running to be your senior class treasurer next school year. I came to North Broward in 9th grade and I have been involved in lots of extracurriculars including the varsity basketball team, National Honor Society, English Honor Society, Rho Kappa Social Sciences Honor Society, debate team, and the Best Buddies Club. I feel that all these extracurricular activities make me very well qualified for the position, but even more than that, the activities have given me an opportunity to meet and get to know a lot of you. I understand how difficult this time can be for you all now that you're being separated from your peers, but I think these hard times make it even more important that we come back together as an even stronger community next year. I plan on doing this by having after-school activities that allow our students to just relax and have a good time. And I was thinking we could bring some Flick chocolate chip cookies to these events to incentivize students to come out and participate. Another issue I want to change is our club decision process. It is very slow and complicated, which benefits nobody, especially our students who are trying to start up these clubs and the students interested in joining them. Figuring out a way to decide on new clubs shouldn't be so difficult, and I have a few good ideas for how we can expedite this flawed process. I also am very passionate about increasing our school spirit, since I'm a varsity basketball player, and I feel that having better turnouts for school sports would make our senior year incredible. Improving our yearly events like War of the Wings, the Sadie Hawkins dance, homecoming, and of course the prom are all great ways of allowing our senior class to come together. This will be our final year of high school, so let's make it the best year possible, so we have no regrets once it's time to move on to the next chapter in our lives. A vote for me is a vote for somebody who will represent our grade with each of you in mind, and who will make sure that each of you has a voice. Vote Scott Houtkin for Senior Class Treasurer.
My name is Rebecca Poznanski, and I'm running for treasurer for the class of 2021. I've always been interested in working with money and numbers, and this position would give me good fundamentals on how to budget and benefit the school, more specifically, the senior class. I believe I'm the perfect candidate to help come up with budgeting and fundraising in order to embellish and improve the quality of events during our final year of high school. My biggest goal is to create the greatest senior prom for the class of 2021, but also for the class of 2022. I've never been involved in student government before, but this can be looked at as a positive thing. I'm a very fast learner, so I will be able to easily understand how student government works as a whole. But also, having never been in student government, I have a lot of fresh input and the ability to bring in new ideas. I have many ideas for fundraising that may have never been discussed with student government before, as well as other methods to increase class spirit and participation. I'm also very good with communication, and I am a very organized person, so I know that I'd be able to talk with my peers for their feedback on how to improve engagement in class activities. I have the ability to manage money properly, and I'd like to take that to the next level through budgeting for the class of 2021. My main focus is to improve school spirit and increase participation in general class-funded events, because I feel like at the moment we lack participation in events that would benefit us as a class. Budgeting accordingly and properly would help increase attendance in school functions like homecoming, Sadie Hawkins, and prom, which should be looked at as super important fun events for us rising seniors. If elected as treasurer, I promise to make sure that our senior year is as exciting and as eventful as possible. I treasure your vote. Thank you.